Good morning and welcome to Teal House Farm. Today I'm going to show you basically what we eat in a day, but also how I prep all 3 meals at the same time while I'm making breakfast in order to make a busy day go a little bit better and to prevent me from spending all day in the kitchen, but to still be able to provide my family some healthy, well-rounded meals. So it's about 6:30, not quite 6:30 in the morning. The kids should be up in about a half an hour, and I should be able to have breakfast ready and lunch and dinner prepped and cooking or in the fridge by 7. So I'm going to show you how we get that done. And really key to being able to do this is the fact that we keep a very large canning pantry. So I have a lot of pre-made, pre-prepped things in the pantry, and if you're interested in seeing all of the things that I keep in our large family canning pantry, I will link that below and you can take a little tour with me. That is really just an essential piece to how I can get a lot of things done on a busy day. We have a super busy day ahead. Our van is finally fixed. It's been in the shop for almost 3 weeks, so we're gonna go pick it up and it's going to be great to have it back so we can actually go places with everybody. Annie has physical and occupational therapy while we're in town, and I have a doctor's appointment since the baby is 6 weeks now, so I have my 6-week follow-up. So obviously not going to have time to make a healthy dinner this afternoon because by the time we get home it's already going to be about 6 o'clock, so I need dinner ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do is prep that dinner. We're going to make a ham roast with lots of vegetables in the crock pot, and we're going to set up the bread maker. It has an automatic timer on it, so we're going to get that all loaded and have it set to start itself so that everything is ready for 6 o'clock tonight. Okay, for the ham roast, it's a very simple crock pot recipe, pretty no fuss. We have some potatoes, I have an onion that rolled back here, I have carrots. I'm going to finish off this bag of baby carrots that's been open for a little bit and really needs to be used, and a can of green beans from our garden. I don't like to use a lot of canned vegetables in this recipe because it's going to cook for 10 to 11 hours, and that's a long time. And if you start with already pre-canned carrots and potatoes, they are going to be like a mush at the bottom of your crock pot by the time it's time to eat. So we're going to use fresh vegetables to make sure we have good quality vegetables by the time it's time to eat dinner. We're going to top those off with 2 slices of ham from the butcher. You don't need to add any salt or seasoning. The ham is already so salty that by the time it's time to eat, everything's just going to be delicious with a little taste of ham and salt all mixed in there. Sam loves to put some barbecue sauce on top of the final product. The kids like it with some ketchup. I like it just how it is, so you can kind of eat it however you want. Just when you're loading up the crock pot, all the vegetables on the bottom, ham steaks on the top, and then just set it on low, 10 to 11 hours or high for half that long, and you're really going to have a very easy dinner with lots of vegetables. Also, I don't peel the potatoes. The skins have some fiber in them. Really, the skin's the only part of the potato that's technically good for you anyway. So just wash them, leave the skins on. Give yourself a little extra nutrition in the meal. For the bread, I'm not going to share a specific recipe because your recipes are really going to vary on your bread maker, but I'm going to say, just highly suggest, if you need a lot of pre-prepped meals for your family, to get yourself a bread maker, because you can have dinner in the crock pot and a loaf of bread in the bread maker, and then there's really nothing to do when you get home. So today I'm just going to make a classic French bread in the bread maker. It's really simple. I'm just going to need some flour, some water, a little bit of salt and yeast. I mean, just kind of the simplest bread there is. And then I'm just gonna set the timer and it's gonna start itself. Nice smell of baking bread and a nice crusty French bread loaf will be ready when we get home. This specific bread maker is a Sunbeam. I will link it below. It's been super reliable for me. I've had it about 2 years. I use it multiple times a week and I bought it used. So as far as longevity, this brand has done really well for me. Okay, on to lunch. So I'm gonna make a big farmhouse style breakfast in just a minute. And it's actually not going to take very long because I'm gonna use a lot of things that are pre-canned in my canning pantry. But that means lunch is just going to be a light lunch. It's gonna save me some work. So up here hiding behind these cute little signs, I have some pre-made muffin, waffle, brownie mixes. We're gonna use the muffin mix today for lunch. I'm gonna make some real simple banana bread muffins. And then I'm gonna hard boil some eggs, so I can put those in the fridge. And then the kids, they'll have some yogurt and some fruit with that, and that'll be lunch. It'll be super easy. And I'm actually just gonna go ahead and make a huge batch of banana muffins because I have some banana muffins that are going bad. And we can freeze the rest, and then that'll be a super simple breakfast that's ready-made for another day when we're really busy. The great thing about the muffin mix is that I'm now not going to be running through the pantry looking for flour and baking powder and everything in between. It's already pre-mixed in here. So basically I just need to add the bananas, some eggs, and a little bit of Crisco, or you could use butter or oil of your choice. But really simple. Good morning. Okay, JJ is the first one up. She's gonna help me here make the hard-boiled eggs. So we're gonna make 8. Our kids really like hard-boiled eggs.
I don't like the inside of it.
But that's right, JJ only likes the white part, but other people will just eat the yellow part, so.
I don't like it.
Okay, put them in there real gentle. Don't drop, it'll break. That'd be sad. Like that.
Can I put more?
There you go.
Bad smell.
Okay, you can look at it, it's over there. Okay, lunch is in the oven, which is going to be perfect. We're gonna have to really work hard this morning on getting school done since I'm going to be gone in the afternoon, and Sam's sister, bless you Mary, is coming to watch all of the kids so we can go get the van, because can't get everybody there to get the van without the van. So we're trying to get school done so that she doesn't have to do that with them. So having lunch ready is just going to make it tons easier because I'm not going to have to spend any time in the kitchen working instead of helping them with their school. So last thing, we need to get breakfast on the table. We're doing great on time. So breakfast this morning, let's see what we got. Okay, I definitely want to do some fried potatoes. So we'll do that. And I think we'll do some fried apples. So we'll need that. And I definitely need a meat. So we'll do some sausage, which is... Here it is. Got some pre-made sausage patties back here, so we need that. So we're going to have to get you changed, Nanny, because you can't wear a dress with everything.
Mom, can I help?
Yeah?
Wait, I have...
Go wash your hands real quick, and then you can... You ready to eat?
No. I'm just hitting me.
She didn't hit you. She gave you hugs.
No, Mommy.
Okay. We have a pan for apples, a pan for the potatoes, and now we need a pan for the sausage. Okay, most important thing, there's going to be a layer of grease on top of this sausage can. You know what, that did not have a good zing to it. We're going to be safe and not eat that sausage. Let me get a different one. Alright, let's see if this one zings. Oh, that feels much better. There we go. Alright, you might think, gosh, that looks like dog food and how gross. But this grease is going to make our potatoes delicious. So we're going to scrape it off, put it in our potato pan. Okay, we finished breakfast. Unfortunately, it is Mom's day to do the dishes. So all of that is my problem now. Oh well, we're gonna get that done, but dinner is cooking, lunch is done, and just needs set out on plates when it's lunchtime, and breakfast has been eaten. So I am all done cooking for today. We can get our school done and then get out of the house and get to town real quick and get all of those things done and come home to a nice home cooked meal, even though we haven't been slaving in the kitchen all day. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.